शिवसमारम्भां नित्यानन्देश्वर्यादिशक्तिमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम्. I welcome you all with my love and respects. I welcome all the Sarvanyapita Yajamans, Nitya Satsangis, Shri Mahants, Kotaris, Tanidars, devotees, disciples, visitors, YouTube subscribers, viewers, sitting with us all over the world through Nityananda TV, Facebook Live, and hundreds of Adi Navasis channels, Kalki TV, YouTube Live, Twitter Live, and through two-way video conferencing. I welcome all of you with my love and respects. I'll continue on Adinam Chalo series on nitty-gritties of Shaktipada. Yesterday I made an important statement. I'll continue to expand on it. Only when you feel the idea of life is enemy is completed, you are in love. Same statement from the other side. When somebody loves you, when you feel the love of somebody, understand? Love is actually a power. When somebody empowers you with their love, suddenly the idea life is enemy will be forgotten. Understand? Listen carefully. I am not saying when you feel empowered by somebody's love, when you love somebody and empower, the poverty will disappear or the disease will disappear. But I am saying when you are empowered by love, when you empower somebody with love, the idea life is enemy will disappear. You will justify even the state you are experiencing. Even if you manifest poverty, you know how to cognitively justify. You will say, oh, I may be in poverty, but life is not enemy. Life is just. I know. Understand? When a human being empowers you with love, you experience certain completion. That completion is so powerful, you are ready to give up anything for that. This is the psychology of love marriage, not science. Understand? Psychology of love marriage. If you understand this and empower each of you, then it is science. As long as you don't understand it is psychology of love marriage, if both of you understand, hey, when I empower you, you forget life is enemy and you are complete. You are rejuvenated, fueled, inspired to run the life. When you empower me, I feel that. When both of you understand this and decide to empower, it is called science. When both of you understand and decide to blackmail each other with this, that is called marriage. Understand? The fourth vow in Saptapadi is all about this. The fourth vow in Saptapadi is this. I'll make sure that life is enemy idea is forgotten in your life. Each one commits to the other in front of Agni. In Indian marriage, there is no divorce. That is why I tell people, unless you are sure, don't get Indian marriage, that in front of Agni. First, legally get married, that Western marriage. Live for 1 or 2 years. Then go for Indian marriage. It may be very revolutionary, but I am very clear, I am putting it on record. For all my disciples, I tell you this, go for legal marriage, which can be broken, which does not bring karma. But don't take the vows in front of Agni. Wait 1 or 2 years. Because if you take vows in front of Agni and break, it is disrespecting all the gods you invoke in Agni. I think I'll respect integrity much more than marriage. I will respect adherence to the vows more than taking vows. Legal marriage, no problem. It's a signature. One signature, get married, one signature, get divorced. Over. I think you should go for legal marriage and decide to practice this Saptapadi. And both of you are successful in empowering each other with love, and the other person forgets life is enemy, then you are successful. Now you should go for vow in front of Agni. The Vedic marriage. At least for my disciples, have this as a formula. Go for legal marriage when you want to get married, and live at least 1 or 2 years. See is understanding, empowers, loves the other being. You achieve the level of completion where you feel life is just. The idea life is enemy is forgotten, irrelevant, redundant. And I tell you, when a cosmic being loves you and empowers you, you just start manifesting powers. Power manifestation is nothing but beyond your body and mind, your being feeling, I love you. Understand? I have seen most cleanest Ganga ghats only in Calcutta. I don't want to say Calcutta is a clean city. I am not saying that. Most cleanest Ganga ghats are only Calcutta Ganga ghats, because ocean comes in, cleans and goes. That low tide and high tide. Heart symbol from disciple is Ganga entering into ocean. Heart symbol from Guru is ocean entering into Ganga. Heart symbol from that side to this side is completion. Heart symbol from this side to that side is power manifestation. Most cleanest gods. Not when Ganga flows, but when ocean flows. most cleanest gods, not just because Ganga flows, but because ocean flows. I tell you, the fourth vow in Saptapadi, Chatvari Mayoba Bhavaya Vishnustvan Vetu Bhavaya, I think not Bhavaya, Bhavaya. You should decide to practice, means manifest this 7 vows, then get married in front of the fire, Agni. Understand? If an ordinary human being initiates you and supports you with whatever he or she has, that's called love. A higher being supports you and initiates you with whatever he has or she has is called initiation. Understand, even if you think you are following same principle, from whom you hear, listen and follow matters. You may be practicing integrity because you heard it from your school teacher or some uncle, aunt. You will get only the space from which they taught you. But the same integrity followed. Just because Swamiji said, understand, when you live a principle, the remembrance who gave you that brings Shaktipada in you. Why are you doing that? Brings Shaktipada in you. So why you do what you do? Who gave you that principle matters. Many people come and say, oh, all gurus are one and the same, all religions one and the same group. Why all religions are one and the same? You don't need to follow anything, you see. If you don't want to follow anything, just say, oh, all gurus say the same, all religions are one and the same. But do you follow anyone? I do once in a while. Samanvaya is a poison if it kills your ishtanishta. Samanvaya is great if it strengthens your ishtanishta. Yes, we are ideologically brothers, but your father is your father, my father is my father. We are ideological brothers, no doubt. Let's have the idea of brotherhood. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. But your physical father is your physical father, my physical father is my physical father. Otherwise it is dangerous, these so-called Samanvaya people. We are brothers, and I have a doubt, my father, your father, my father. Who father, no father, no father, no father. Understand, one person empowering you, making you forget life is an enemy, is love. Cosmic being loving you and making you forget whatever you know about you and making all of that redundant is power manifestation. power manifestation is nothing but making you forget all you know about you earlier. What you know about you? You know you cannot move the matter unless force is used. That is the law of physics. Now, this whole stupidity of the modern day physics need to be dismantled. I think we should go for Vedic physics. Now, the Vedic physics is power can be converted into force. It can be manifested, generated, manipulated, altered without any known physical mental sources from the pure consciousness and manifested through the body and mind, which is known to us, is the law of energy as per the Vedic physics. I commit to Veda Mata, who is the source of Rik, Sama, Yajur, Atharvana. I uttered the word Sama before the Yajur because there are 3 verses in Rik which is from Sama, which is senior to Yajur. So traditionally, the Rigvedis claim Sama is the next, then Yajur, then Atharvana. Of course, in South we claim Yajur is next to Rig and then Sama. I commit to Veda Mata. I'll define the Vedic physics and make the world understand modern day physics should be called as limited physics. Not physics of the physics. It is physics of the perceived, not the physics of the physics. Physics does not accept the generation of energy. It only accepts conversion or transformation of energy. It does not accept Brahma, source. Generation of energy is Brahma. Actually, Brahmins should reject the whole modern day physics. Just because of this one law, energy cannot be generated. It can only be interchanged. Just because of this one law, Brahmins should reject modern day physics. Physics of the perceived. Physics of the perceived is not physics. Chemistry of the perceived is not chemistry. Alchemistry is the real chemistry. Biological rules developed from the dead bodies cannot be biology. It is biology of the dead, not biology of the living. If you don't know to scan a living being and develop rules, you don't know healing. Power of body scanning forms the fundamental principles of biology. The moment you cut the rose from the plant, it is no more a rose. It's a dead body of rose. the moment a body is dead and you cut and analyze and understand the principles, you should call yourself as dead doctor. All principles developed by analyzing and understanding dead bodies are very good for dead bodies. Treating the dead bodies, not for living bodies. Of course, only now I am reviving and providing the alternative solutions. If you want to study medicine, spend at least 3 months and develop this body scanning power, and based on this, start developing the fundamental principles of biology, that is biology of biology. Otherwise, it will be like calling marriage as love. Yeah. This anti-Hindu fanaticism being called as a rationalism, like calling anti-Hinduism as rationalism, how stupid it is. The same way, biology of the dead cannot be biology of the living. See, when body is functioning through the third eye, if you want, take the support of machines only to confirm as the second opinion. Understand, I will make all so-called modern day diagnostic method as a second opinion by body scanning. I'll make this science so thoroughly, largely, easily available and accessible. Understand, I already established the science as true, no doubt. I just need to make it available, accessible. Now, fortunately, with this internet and telecommunication methods and the power of remote vision, see, all it needs is just 2 tables or chair installed with the yantra and tuned to the same frequency through energization. This seat can be in India and the other seat can be in Los Angeles. Anybody who's, if 2 persons sit in the 2 seats, one can scan the other. It is just tuning. I just need to make some few tuned chairs and thrones and distribute it to all our ashrams. I'll make body scan as simple and as easily available, accessible. I'll make all diagnostic methods as second opinion. Understand, if you rewrite the principles of biology through the body scanning power, multiple methodologies of healing will be rewritten. Many methods of healing will be rewritten. Many headache, many types of headache, including severe migraines, need only half a teaspoon of haritaki. The bacteria, a certain bacteria in the gut, in your lower abdomen, is capable of healing your whole head thoroughly. But it is not allowed to be active and alive due to various unremoved toxins and wastages. Half a teaspoon haritaki, what I am talking, is directly from a Siddhar called Bogar. Bogar Karukkidai Nigandu, there is a beautiful book. Just half a teaspoon of haritaki. Many types of migraines will disappear once for all. But the so-called modern biology can never understand something in stomach is responsible for the migraine. Modern biology says something in the head is responsible. Psychology says something outside your head is responsible. Only if you know to body scan and see actually how the things are moving in the system, you will know simple solutions, very simple solutions. Lung cancer can be healed by a simple Trinetra Kumbhaka. Understand? I will do enough of scientific studies and researches and bring it to you guys. Fortunately, Sadashiva is giving me a lot of people who are interested in this science. Sarvanyapita is evolving in a very beautiful way. Yesterday I only saw 3 sheds are completed in the sacred arts. Immediately I remembered, yes, now I know. Construction is happening means things are going to roll. Things are going to roll. Physics of the physics, whatever exists, is energy can be converted from pure consciousness into force. Understand? Modern day physics says very clearly, energy can neither be created nor destroyed. No. Both Brahmins and Shaivites should reject modern day physics. Brahmins claim it can be created, that is a Brahma. Shaivites claim it can be destroyed, that is Shiva, Rudra. That is why I say modern day physics is physics of the perceived, not the physics of the physics. Now I am rewriting, or I should say that reviving the Vedic physics. Energy can be created or destroyed, manifested, manipulated, interchanged, played with in any possible and perceived impossible ways. It can be converted into any force. If you know energy can neither be created nor be destroyed, making you forget that is power manifestation. You know, oh, coconut is a matter, I am a consciousness, unless I use energy, it cannot be moved, is your pattern about you, making you forget that and say, no, relax. Your consciousness, you can manifest energy. You are Brahma. You can withdraw energy. You are Rudra. You can maintain any energy in any form, in any frequency. You are Vishnu. And just look through your three eyes. The three-eyed coconut will do what you want. Not just coconut, anything. Coconut is just initial training. That's only initial training. Making you forget perceived physics, perceived chemistry, and perceived biology, and experience physics of the physics and chemistry of the alchemistry, biology of biology is power manifestation. That is my job. Yesterday we were sitting and discussing about the city planning. See, வீடு வேண்டாம் என காடடைந்தேன் பெருமானே உனை காட்டி நாடு செய்ய வைத்தாயே. A sannyasi who did not even want to build his house, ran away to forest, is building a city now, sitting and planning city planning. Now, during that time we were discussing, and then I said, Srirangam is the best living spiritual city. Let's go to Srirangam. It took only 2-3 clicks for us to go to Srirangam and started studying. Then I was telling my team, see, in this modern age, you still do that stupid thing of Delhi is the capital of India, Chennai is capital of Tamil Nadu. Is it not a crime done to kids? Is it not a crime done to kids? Just teach them, click this. And what do you want to know? You will see not the name, just the very city, actually with the roads and the photographs. Start using. The remaining time, let's explore how to build like these new cities. That's all. Bondhus. In the name of modern education, these bondhus are keeping kids in the backward. In the name of traditional education, I am pushing them forward. See the whole paradox. No, it's a crime if the kids need to sit now and memorize the capitals of the countries and cities, and those capitals are the places where the whole crime planning goes. It's absolute stupidity. See, when you generalize, even if you lose the spirit and keep only the letter also, it is tolerable. It becomes the anti-spirit. What is supposed to be education? Educating the child to be manifesting for whatever he is capable of, and being a very good beautiful, best contributing citizen of the planet Earth. Humanity. That's all is the purpose of education. But so much of generalization, the dilution due to generalization. Say, no, we cannot like this give a specific education. We have to make it all general. And when you generalize, you always think of the weakest link. If some weakest link is a stupid, why should I also become the same level stupid? Then at least accept your system as a flaw and allow the people to evolve their own system. Don't force it legally. Understand the system as a flaw and give freedom to people. Now this whole Google confidence learning system which I am introducing in the Sangha, I am reading the homeworks of the kids personally. Personally they are uploading and I am seeing every day the homeworks of the kids. I can remember many things, what the kids have written. Many of the kids' homeworks I am reading. Now I am seeing the kind of the depth they are manifesting in their homework. Today all of you do homework on energy, the concept of energy. All the kids do homework on concept of energy for 1 hour and upload it in the Facebook. Don't try to pen down and upload, type and upload. Stop writing. I tell you, it is redundant. It's an old methodology. See, writing is actually a cunning communication between the doctors and pharmacists. With the clear understanding that the others should not be able to read. No, drop it. Along with it, drop this whole stupidity of my handwriting is good. Why will you have a stupid handwriting competition when you can get 2000 types of fonts? Stupido jukanakamaka. Which age you are living? Where are you ever going to use your beautiful handwriting in your life practically? Spend the time and build your muscle. At least you are going to show it somewhere when you are walking around. No, really. Build that same time, spend that same time and build muscles. You can be showing around. That is much more useful show. If life is all about beauty and show, then why will you waste your stupid time in handwriting, beautiful handwriting, when there are 10,000 fonts available by click? Learn Photoshop and to use multiple fonts. That's all. Tell me, in practical life, where are you going to use your beautiful handwriting? Stop writing. No, really. Because all communication has become electronic based. In my room, these kids are sitting and messaging me. Now she is sitting there, I am sitting here. Swamiji, and the whole thing, why are we still putting our concepts of success, award, reward on unnecessarily in the previous age glorified, now present redundant, irrelevant methodologies and lifestyle things? Are you going to go somewhere and show your beautiful handwriting and get how many places, how many times in your life are you going to be appreciated or rewarded, or even you are going to use your beautiful handwriting? Spend time in building beautiful hand. Forget about beautiful handwriting. Learn to use 10,000 types of fonts available in the internet for free download. Because your whole communication is going to be like this in the modern day. In those days, people used to write letters and communicate only through that. So you need a beautiful handwriting. Now you are going to communicate only by typing. So just upgrade yourself, wake up. You need to upgrade here. Not trying to torture yourself in the name of upgrading by putting that tube jeans. Are you loose fellows? Some people can't read even their own handwriting after 2 hours. No, really. One doctor is supposed to give a speech at the local university. He jots down the notes for his speech. Unfortunately, when he stands in front of his colleagues in the night for speech, he finds even he is not able to read his paper. He says, "Is there any pharmacist in the crowd?" No, really. I tell you, education need to be acid washed with a simple intelligence. Simple intelligence. Why will you waste your stupid time on good, beautiful handwriting? No, instead build beautiful hand. Boys can build muscles, girls can learn dancing. That is more useful, practical. If at all you are going to show off, you are only going to show off you. Nowhere you are going to be revered, rewarded, awarded for your handwriting. I tell you, don't waste your time in learning spelling. Now the spell check softwares have come. And I tell you, 80% the spell check software support is good. And remaining 20%, even if you make mistake, the other person is able to understand. And at least for my disciples, I tell you, language is for communication. It's not that my language is perfect and I am perfectly okay with it. I'm absolutely okay with it. You guys, I speak, you understand. What more? English class are I speak, you understand. What more? அவ்வளோதான். That's all. Don't waste your time in learning spelling. Instead, learn to mix tunes and develop music. All those will be more useful for you than this learning spelling. You are not going to become a spell bee and get a A certificate. Unfortunately, when you are talking, nobody is going to visualize the spelling you have behind the word you utter. See, in Sanskrit, the problem does not exist. The way you speak and way you write is same. So if you fellows want us to know the spelling, you should have developed the language like Sanskrit. No, still I cannot understand. In the sent, word sent, S is silent or C is silent? Now tell me. Why will you learn spelling? Learn to communicate. And don't bother about accent. Accent is all about arrogance. You develop and declare your own accent. I declare my accent as my gratitude to the greatest food, Idli, which my tongue enjoys maximum. Actually, I put this on record. My accent of English on any language will be called as Idli accent. Now, as my gratitude to the great Tamil food Idli, the maximum number of times the food my tongue would have enjoyed is Idli only. Second is curd rice. So as dedication, my gratitude to Idli, I declare my accent as Idli accent. All the new type of grammar I developed, I don't want to call that as a grammatical mistakes. Who are you to call it as mistakes? You are missing taking it does not mean it is mistake. Whatever you miss taking it, I call it as curd rice accent. See, end of the day, All I am telling you is, make many of the things which are already redundant consciously redundant. See, most of the things which are already redundant in your life, you are wasting so much of your energy, time, intelligence, which is already very less. Wasting on it. Now, all these are a big rocket, this spell bee competition. No. What is that spell bee competition? Just type the word and spell check. 2 seconds over. No. In the examination, they will not allow the iPad. In the life, they are going to allow the iPad. Why are you bothered about the 1 hour examination, 100-year life? Now, really, one lecturer asked me, once in a while I used to go to that polytechnic. He asked me, have you memorized this formula? And I said, what is there? If I type in the calculator, I'll get the answer. No. For that examination, they will not allow you the calculator. In my life, I am always allowed to use the calculator. That's all. So in that examination, they won't allow the calculator. I will not go to that examination. Over. Education and examination is for life, not life is for education and examination. Hey, you are supposed to educate me and examine me whether I am prepared to live the life. In the life, calculator is always going to be allowed. Then why will you steal all that and then put me in some dark room and that old madam and I tell you, this is not brain development. Understand some of the stupidopathy, sadist professors and education farming intelligentsia community, because they have been tortured by the old system, and if they remove that, suddenly they become redundant for the next generation. It is their cunning criminal strategy to keep them as relevant. They keep all the old methodology relevant. Examination should be as you are going to be living your life. A cup of coffee, calculator, iPad, all the best things which you are going to use in your life every day. Because it is supposed to, education is supposed to prepare you for life, and examination is supposed to examine you whether you are ready for life. Not that you will tie both the legs, both the hands, and remove 2 eyes and ask, now you run, only then we will find out whether you are ready to run your regular life. It is not even stupidopathy, dupukopathy. Instead, we can do much amazing, better things of not reinventing and wasting our time. Appa. No, Sadashiva really saved me by not putting me into that regular education system where I can retain my fresh eyes and the insights into reality as it is, a pakka village, street smart, straight guy. Otherwise, like these big scientists. One fellow, he had a cat, and he used to have a small hole for the cat to come and go in his door. When that cat gave birth to a kitten, he made another one small hole. That is physics. And the small hole, if you paint it with some skin non-allergic paint, and even if it scratches, that allergy should get healed, then it is chemistry. And if you measure the kitten, height, length, depth, and stretch, and educate the kitten, train to go through that, only through that small hole, it is called sports. Simply both kitten and cat both just went through one hole itself is regular life. And that cat just picks up the kitten and goes through that same small hole is Nityananda way of life. Hey. Don't even go that side. That side, that same fool who made these two holes is sitting. He will teach that same thing as a physics and science to us. Don't go there. It's the Gurukul way of life. It is dangerous. That fool who made two holes is sitting there. Not only is sitting there, he is so well recognized as a great scientist, he will torture us and teach the same as a life. எவனாவது இதுக்கு மேலே படிப்பீங்க. I tell you, indigenous education system by the indigenous acharyas who understand the scope and possibility of the existence cosmically, not just universally, is the right understand. The village gurus who understands the cosmos is the right teacher for you. Village gurus who understand the cosmic principles are going to be the future acharyas, my Gurukul Balasans. Sometimes these fellows come and sit and tell me, Swamiji, what will happen to me? By seeing the kind of a victim mood you are enjoying and seeing the way you are carrying your inner image, I can say one thing very clearly, Nya sumatham pove. Adha naan solla mudiyuma? No, by the way, you are having the victim mood and the low inner image. education should be empowering. Understand? Do not break the confidence of a people because they do not have the abilities which is not required for the life. Instead, see, if you are struggling to discover integrity, it is tapas. You are struggling to develop a beautiful handwriting and memorizing something which is not going to be useful for your life. It is ava, not tava. It is torture, suffering. Project this. I have a poor fish, dolphin, dog, elephant, and monkey, bird, all of them are sitting. For a fair selection, everybody has to take the same exam. Please climb that tree. No, this is exactly our so-called modern day education system. Typing and learning to add the beautiful emoticons, emojis in various fonts and express artistically what you feel is the best handwriting. This is the best handwriting test and examination in our Gurukul. Inserting beautiful emojis, emoticons, GIFs along with your homework and expressing as creatively and as visually as possible what you are thinking with various fonts and multiple understandings and footnotes, sub-thought currents being supported by the proper footnotes and understandings is beautiful handwriting. Spelling competition means when you chant the mantras where you need to raise the voice, where you need to lower the voice. Your ability, your tongue's ability to just twist and raise and lower and expand and pull those Sanskrit mantras and ability to create the vibration is spelling competition in our Sangha. Your inability to create a language which is consistent with the speaking and writing cannot be my problem, and why should I be tortured learning the stupid spellings which you developed and somebody accepted, which I am not acknowledging or accepting? Speaking and writing should be consistent. That is the way right language has to be developed. That is the way my forefathers developed. That's the way of developing a language. If you have done a mistake, don't force me to do the prayaschitta. I don't want to do prayaschitta for somebody else's mistakes. Understand? Do not torture the kids and make them lose confidence about the things which is not going to be useful for their life. All education should be about how much this is useful for my purpose of existence with all the modern day present living conditions. I think we should acid wash our whole life. Understand? It's not just about Gurukul. All of us are constantly learning. All our learning should be acid washed with this understanding. What is my life? And what for I should educate myself? That's it. Today I have given too many punchlines. So the essence of today's satsang is Idli accent. That one word precisely condenses the whole concept which I explained today. Be grateful to the idli. It is 10 times better than being grateful to all the things which are irrelevant and redundant, never going to be used by you in your life. Gathering useless information and having examination, not only that, wasting the best, the cream of your life on the stupidity. Education is not indoctrinating. Education is not intoxicating. Education is empowering, entraining, entertaining, enlightening. With this, I bless you all. Let's all radiate with integrity, authenticity, responsibility, enriching, causing, living Shuddhatvaita Shaivam, Sadashivoham, the eternal bliss, Nityananda. Thank you. Be blissful.